Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. First of all, I just want to give my condolences to Jay's family. And it's very interesting. The last 2 days, I was being called to do another reading, and my life is actually kind of crazy right now at the moment, and I couldn't. And so then when I saw the news this morning that a body has been found, I was suspect because this is, and they say it's probably Jay. The body is found in the hunt for Jay Slater. His possessions and clothing are discovered next to human remains. Spanish cops say it points to an accidental fall. Now, upon further investigation, where they found the body is incredibly inaccessible. Also, I'm suspect that the Spanish police say they were secretly doing an investigation, and they didn't. And the reason they publicly said they called it off was to stop internet sleuths from coming to Tenerife to look for him. How did his things get beside his body if he had an accidental fall from the top to the bottom of this gorge, this inaccessible gorge, that it was like you have a better chance of winning the lottery than finding this body, where it was and whatnot. I'm highly suspect that my last reading showed they presented some money and it was rejected. And she did take 32 or 36,000 euros or pound out of the GoFundMe, and to pay for expenses and whatnot. And so far it's up to 53,000, whether it's euros or pounds, I'm not sure. I can't remember. And the last reading I did, he was still alive, but they had to come back with more money. And now all of a sudden they find in a remote, like the chances of finding a body down there. I mean, they had to get the people who went down there to confirm there's a body with, why are his clothes beside the body and not on the body? So anyways, I'm going to read a little bit further into this because I kept reading he's alive, he was being held, and that there was a ransom for him, or he had to pay back this money. So I believe they presented him with the 36,000, and they said no. Obviously, they saw the GoFundMe growing and asked for more. So I'm using the Trish James investigation deck. Now, she's done some readings on this as well. And it's so interesting because we're both getting kind of, this is like not a clear-cut case in any way, shape, or form. So I want to ask, number one, is that body actually James? Look at that, the clock is binging. That's a very important question. Is that body actually James? Is Jay's? Why am I saying James? Jay's. Is that body actually Jay's body? And it sounds very suspect to me. To me, what it sounds like is an informant from the group that had him told the police where he was. But let's see what the cards have to say. So, is that body actually James? What's the truth in this matter? I've been having a strong feeling that James has left the island, and that's why I wanted to do another reading. Deeply involved or water? Deeply involved or water? Inside job taken out. Running out of time. That might actually be his body. Judgment, harsh sentence. And world, end of situation or buried. Yeah, it's him. So this running out of time is really telling me what happened. Judgment, harsh sentence, inside job or taken out. Let's see if we get anything else here. The devil. Oh, narcissistic torture rage. So obviously he was pushed down the mountain. But why are his clothes beside him? DNA evidence. So they're going to have to do DNA on him. Strategy and planning. Look at this, was a big chess game. And with this judgment and harsh, this is telling me that they ran out of time to get the money that they wanted. Justice, law, legal, trial. Hanged man, delays or sacrifice. So he was sacrificed. Hostage or trade. There it is. There it is. What's the underlying here? The fool, risk taking. He took a risk and he paid for it with his life. Yes, that body is definitely his, absolutely his. And I want to ask the cards, was he alive this whole time? Because my cards kept telling me he's alive, he's alive. They're waiting for the money, they're waiting for the money. But quite clearly, we have the running out of time. The running out of time, DNA evidence, and hostage or trade. This was not an accident. This was absolutely not an accident. Hanged man, delays or sacrifice, strategy and planning. This was not an accident. There's nothing on here that indicates this was any kind of accident. He was a fool. He took a risk. I mean, there was that man's Rolex that he stole. There were, the indications that he may have owed people money. Deeply involved. This could be that Lucy with the long dark hair. World end of situation or buried. So yeah, that is absolutely him. But he was hostage or trade. This was not an accident. This was absolutely not an accident. When we have here the devil, narcissistic torture, rage, this tells me that inside job or taken out. I think they just got tired of waiting for the money, and they played their cards that they told them. It was clock tick tock. Let's see what else we got here. Not involved and unaware. I wonder if it's interesting. We have deeply involved or water, not involved or unaware. Home search or house. So that would have been the bed and breakfast. I think this might be the bed and breakfast thing that went with it. Group involvement. There, it was more than one person. I know that for a fact. Moon, no, hidden or unclear. Suspicious activity. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing here that indicates this was an accident or he wandered off. I mean, right away we have the group involvement, running out of time. This one though, the trade or hostage. They didn't come up with the money. And so, and what is it, 29 days? And interesting, we have the moon, one moon cycle, 29 days, one moon cycle. Suspicious activity. So yes, unfortunately, that is Jay's body. Unfortunately, let's ask the cards if the people involved will ever be brought to justice. Let's do a quick reading. Will the people involved? So now I'm getting why Jay has left the island. This may have happened about 2 days ago. Let's ask, will the people involved ever be charged? Will there ever be any charges? Well, they're already saying it's an accident. The police have already decided, I just don't understand how his clothes got beside him. That's why I'm thinking somebody placed him there and then put his clothes beside him so that they would assume so that they would know that he's there. Will the people who did this ever be charged or found? Will the people who did this ever be charged or found? Let's quickly ask. Oh, wow, they don't want to be interesting. Drugged or poisoned. Ooh, I wonder if they're going to do an autopsy on him. 2 crimes connected. Hanging man, delays or sacrifice. There he is again. Think about it differently. Think about it differently. And mental struggle or illness. I'm not getting that they are going to be charged at all. Oh, something was seen. Somebody saw something. Marks left behind. Oh, they might find something on the body. They might find something on the body. Guilty. Oh. Domestic violence abuse. Repeat offender. Digital footprint. You know, wrong direction. Wrong direction. I think they actually might know who has done this. This might be a repeat offender who's already has some assault charges and left a digital footprint. There's marks left behind. Look at that. There might be marks on his body, or they might discover that he was drugged or poisoned. But they might just say that's remnant from the party. Wrong direction. Something was seen. Yeah, I think there's 2 crimes. Something was seen. Domestic. I think this person has already a repeat offender right there. Guilty. I think marks left, digital footprint. I think they are going to discover something, but we are looking in the wrong direction. They know something that we don't know. How's that? Ringmaster, organized, unaware of surroundings, cannot see clearly, hermit, kept in the dark. And the devil, narcissistic torture rage. I think they're going to find marks on him that he was tortured. I think we're going to find, poisoned, drugged, tortured. I wonder if they're just going to say those are bruises and broken bones from falling down the gorge or wherever, the cliffs or whatnot. I think he was blindfolded. And I think what happened is once he got to the bottom, I don't know why his clothes were found beside him. I'm sorry. Many people fall off cliffs and whatnot, and they're always found with their clothes on, not beside him. There's something else going on here. And I think we're going to find that he was tortured and whatnot, and drugged, and with these 2 crimes connected, we might see like kidnapping and murder, right? So, and those would be 2 crimes connected. They kidnapped him and they murdered him. With this guilty charge, they may know who has done it. They may already know who has done it. They may be looking. What I was looking for was DNA evidence to see if they can actually nail somebody with it. My instincts are they know who did it, but they might not have enough evidence to charge that person. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. Again, my condolences to Jay's family, friends, parents. I can't imagine. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.